I'm getting up. I'm telling you, bro. I'm gonna show you.
It ain't gonna work, Shakur. You ain't been in the game long enough, Shakur. See, here's what we need.
Who your favorite?
Go hit Tank.
All y'all, I got Tank over all y'all, bro.
All right, that's
Tank knock all y'all out, bro.
Ain't nobody knocking me out.
People in the world that I think that could beat Tank. That would be Devin. That would be Shakur and Tank Davis himself.
You got the last one right. That's the only person that can beat me. Gervonta Davis. That's the only person. Them niggas cannot touch me at all. They all been in the ring with me.
In the world of boxing, a sparring session can ignite as much controversy as an official match. When Shakur Stevenson faced off against Andre Ward in a training bout, few expected the aftermath to make headlines. But with Gervonta Davis weighing in with some fiery comments, this behind-the-scenes footage has taken center stage. Background: Shakur Stevenson and Andre Ward. Shakur Stevenson is a rising star in the world of boxing. With 21 victories and no losses, he has quickly made a name for himself with his incredible speed and technical skills. A former Olympic silver medalist, Stevenson has already achieved significant milestones in his professional career. He has won world titles in multiple weight classes, showcasing his talent and dedication to the sport. Andre Ward, on the other hand, is a legend in boxing. Known for his skill, sportsmanship, and unbeaten record, Ward has held multiple world championships in two weight classes. His career is highlighted by victories over some of the biggest names in the sport, cementing his legacy as one of the greatest boxers of his generation. The relationship between Stevenson and Ward goes beyond just professional respect. Ward has been a mentor to Stevenson since the early days of his career, guiding him through the complexities of the sport and offering invaluable advice. Their mentor-mentee relationship is well known in the boxing community, with Ward often seen at Stevenson's fights, providing support and encouragement. This bond has been crucial in shaping Stevenson's career, helping him navigate the challenges of professional boxing. However, this relationship faced a turning point recently. Ward announced that while he would no longer manage Stevenson, he would continue to mentor him. This decision raised many questions and left fans speculating about the reasons behind the professional split. Despite this, Ward's influence on Stevenson's career remains undeniable, and their personal bond continues to be strong. The recent sparring session between them has only added more intrigue to their already fascinating dynamic. A sparring session incident. Shakur Stevenson had a notable sparring session with Andre Ward that quickly became a hot topic in the boxing community. This session, meant to be a routine training exercise, showed Stevenson struggling against Ward, who was only putting in light effort. The contrast in their performances was evident, with Ward maintaining control and Stevenson having a hard time keeping up. A video of this sparring session was recorded and shared online. The footage spread rapidly, going viral and garnering a lot of reactions from fans, critics, and other fighters. The video highlighted specific moments where Stevenson appeared overwhelmed, unable to effectively respond to Ward's movements. One particular point that caught attention was when Ward landed a series of punches on Stevenson effortlessly, making Stevenson look unprepared and defensively weak. Social media was flooded with comments about the sparring session. Many viewers criticized Stevenson, questioning his toughness and readiness to compete at the highest levels, especially against fighters like Gervonta "Tank" Davis. They pointed out the instances in the video where Stevenson seemed unable to counter Ward's punches effectively. On the other hand, some defended Stevenson, arguing that sparring sessions are meant to be learning experiences and don't always reflect a fighter's true capabilities. Despite the criticism, some analysts emphasized that sparring with a seasoned fighter like Ward is valuable for Stevenson's growth. They suggested that these sessions are designed to expose and address weaknesses, helping fighters improve their skills. Andre Ward's effortless control and Stevenson's visible struggle in the ring became a focal point of discussion, adding to the narrative around Stevenson's readiness for elite competition. Gervonta Davis's reaction. After the sparring session video between Shakur Stevenson and Andre Ward went viral, Gervonta "Tank" Davis was quick to react. Davis, known for his outspoken nature, didn't hold back his thoughts. Upon seeing the video, he questioned Stevenson's toughness and skill, making it clear he wasn't impressed. Davis took to social media to express his views. On platforms like Twitter and Instagram, he posted comments and videos criticizing Stevenson. He pointed out specific moments from the sparring session where Stevenson struggled, using these instances to argue that Stevenson wasn't ready to compete at the highest levels. In one tweet, Davis wrote, "If he can't handle Ward's light work, how is he going to deal with my power?" This comment garnered a lot of attention and sparked debates among boxing fans. Davis' criticism didn't stop there. He continued to post about the sparring session, highlighting Stevenson's weaknesses. He shared clips from the video, adding captions that questioned Stevenson's readiness and resilience. One of his posts showed Ward landing a series of punches on Stevenson, with Davis adding, "This is who y'all think can beat me." His followers chimed in, with many agreeing and some defending Stevenson, saying that sparring sessions aren't the same as real fights. Davis used social media to voice his opinions, created a buzz in the boxing community. His comments and posts were widely shared and discussed, adding fuel to the already heated conversation about Stevenson's abilities. Some saw Davis' reactions as mind games, trying to get into Stevenson's head before a potential fight. Others viewed it as a fair critique based on what was shown in the video. The rivalry, Davis versus Stevenson. The rivalry between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson has been building for quite some time. Both fighters are considered top talents in the boxing world, and their paths have often seemed destined to cross. The tension between them has been fueled by a series of interactions, public statements, and competitive spirit. In the past, Davis and Stevenson have exchanged words through social media and interviews. Davis has often questioned Stevenson's toughness and skill, especially after the viral sparring session video with Andrew Ward. Stevenson, on the other hand, has shown confidence in his abilities and has made it clear that he aims to face the best, including Davis. Their back and forth has kept fans and analysts engaged, eagerly anticipating a showdown. Publicly, both fighters have made bold statements about each other. Davis has criticized Stevenson's performances and questioned his readiness for elite competition. Stevenson has responded by highlighting his unbeaten record and his desire to prove himself against top fighters. These statements have only added to the hype and anticipation surrounding a potential fight between them. Looking ahead, a matchup between Davis and Stevenson would be highly significant. Both fighters have a lot at stake, with their reputations and legacies on the line. For Davis, it would be an opportunity to solidify his position as one of the best in the sport. For Stevenson, it would be a chance to prove his critics wrong and establish himself as a true contender. Such a fight would attract a lot of attention from fans and the media, making it one of the most anticipated bouts in recent years. The clash of styles, Davis's knockout power versus Stevenson's technical prowess, would make for an exciting and unpredictable contest. If and when this fight happens, it could be a defining moment in both their careers. Public and media reactions. The public and media reactions to the sparring session between Shakur Stevenson and Andrew Ward, as well as Gervonta Davis' comments, were intense and varied. The viral video sparked a lot of debate. Fans, analysts, and other fighters had plenty to say. Many fans criticized Stevenson, questioning his readiness to compete with top fighters like Davis. Comments like, "If he can't handle Ward, he's not ready for Tank," were common. Others defended Stevenson, pointing out that sparring sessions are for learning and growth. One fan said, "It's just sparring. Shakur will learn and come back stronger." Boxing analysts weighed in too. Some agreed with Davis' assessment, noting Stevenson's struggles in the video. This shows Shakur has a lot to work on before facing elite competition, one analyst commented. However, others felt that Davis was being too harsh. Sparring isn't the same as a real fight. We shouldn't judge Shakur based on this alone, argued another expert. Other fighters also chimed in. Some supported Davis' view, while others empathized with Stevenson. "We've all had tough days in the gym," one boxer said. "It doesn't mean Shakur isn't a great fighter." The reactions impacted both Stevenson's and Davis's reputations. For Stevenson, the video and Davis's comments added pressure to prove himself. His critics felt validated, while his supporters rallied around him, hoping he'd use this experience to improve. Davis, on the other hand, solidified his image as a tough, no-nonsense competitor unafraid to speak his mind. His willingness to call out Stevenson showed his confidence and readiness to face any challenge. Andrew Ward's support and insights. Andrew Ward has always been a strong supporter of Shakur Stevenson, even after their professional split. Ward's perspective on the sparring session incident was clear and supportive. He acknowledged that Stevenson struggled during their session, but emphasized that it was a learning experience. Ward publicly expressed his continued belief in Stevenson's potential. "Sparring is where you make mistakes and learn from them," Ward said. He pointed out that everyone has tough days in the gym and that these moments are crucial for growth. Despite their professional separation, Ward has maintained a mentorship role, offering advice and guidance to Stevenson. In interviews, Ward has been vocal about Stevenson's abilities and future in boxing. He believes Stevenson has what it takes to become a great champion. "Shakur is young and talented. He's got a bright future ahead of him," Ward stated. He stressed that the sparring session shouldn't overshadow Stevenson's accomplishments and potential. Stevenson's response and reflections. Shakur Stevenson responded to the sparring session video and Gervonta Davis' comments with a mix of humility and determination. Acknowledging the criticism, Stevenson admitted that the sparring session with Andrew Ward was challenging. He recognized that he struggled, but he didn't shy away from the experience. "It wasn't my best day, but that's what training is for, to get better," Stevenson said. Reflecting on his performance, Stevenson took the criticism in stride. He understood that many people questioned his readiness and toughness, but he saw it as an opportunity to learn and improve. "I know I have things to work on," he stated. "Every fighter has tough days in the gym, and this was one of mine. I'm committed to getting better and improving myself." Stevenson also addressed Davis' comments, saying he wasn't fazed by them. "Tank can say what he wants. I'll show what I can do in the ring," he responded. Stevenson emphasized that he's focused on his own growth and doesn't let negative comments distract him. He remains confident in his abilities and is determined to prove his critics wrong. Looking ahead, Stevenson outlined his plans and goals. He aims to continue training hard and taking on top fighters. His goal is to become a 3-division world champion and establish himself as one of the best in boxing. "I'm here to fight the best and show everyone what I'm made of," Stevenson declared. With each new development, the rivalry between Davis and Stevenson only gets more intense. Do you believe this sparring session has revealed a weakness or merely a moment of growth for Stevenson? Let us know your thoughts below and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on all things boxing.